My name's Drew Vanders, welcome back to Valheim. Today I will not be posting a Valheim Building World episode because I decided to do a build that's taking far too long to be able to complete within a week. So far I have 16 hours on the build. So instead today I will be taking a look at my plains base, the one that I have not completed all the way, but it's fully functional for what a plains base needs to be. So my base has a good moat around it. This is the bedrock right here, which I kind of needed to be this far down. I mean, I think over here is definitely the bedrock. Over there might not be. But this is one of the entrances to the base. Is right here. Is you come in, you enter in through here, and you got some walls all the way around with stairs coming up a whole bunch of the spots. This entire hallway right here is a dead end hallway that's useless. And if you come over here, you got my this is where I take all those big animals. The loxes. I guide them down over here. I take them down over to here, into my land of the strongest shapes, and I kite them around all the strongest shapes, and I hit them with my crom, like with the middle mouse button, like that. That's how I deal with them. I have not completed the walls on this side, I think, because it looks like there's I filled in the gaps like this. I'm not exactly certain why. I made this base in like the first 200 hours of gameplay. I'm on like almost 500 now. This little ramp over here is an unofficial entrance to the base that I like to use. And just below that, I have this is my wisp altars. This is where I gather wisps from for all these lights. For the wisp torch. The wisp torches are my favorite light sources of the entire game. And I have some naturally generating cloudberries out here. This is how I tell when it's time to gather some more. I got a big farm spot for all the plains farming, along with the windmill. And then I got my flax over here. I got two separate spots for the plains base farming because you need to have flax and barley, but I have already done all the armor stuff, so I have the smaller stuff in the flax. I used to have it in the other one, but I don't need it in there anymore. And this is where I keep my materials, some of them at least. I don't like touching these ones at all because I like the design of it. This is why this entire platform is here, just to put stuff on it. This is the other entrance to my base. This is the one I tend to use a little bit more. Well, it really depends on what I'm doing. This is the next spot over. This is the entrance of my base. This is how it looks on the inside. Just to the right of this entrance, you got the cartography table and your Christmas tree stuff. And I put a whole bunch of Christmas trees up when I'm like, oh, I can do this right now. It's the month of December. And I did that. This is where I keep all my crafting stuff. This is like where I keep my forge. This is where I keep my workbench and all the stuff. And I have a whole bunch of chests lined up at the top. All of these 5 are metals, though most of them are empty because I've transferred most of everything out into my other base. And this is the secret flaw metal ore. If I get you see flaw metal. I got it from mining meteorite, which you can do right now before they update it. And this is what it looks like. It has to be done in this smelter. It doesn't have any use right now. And the main light source in this place is the hanging blazers. This is what I quite like to use. And I know there's some iron right here, but this is a no stability. I was trying to make it go up a little bit higher for the outside, for the next layer. And then I'm like, you know what? I don't want to spend all this iron, so I stopped doing it. And I left this build incomplete. And this entire build is done with stone, without any iron supports, besides what you see here, but this is not structural for the first layer, only the second layer. This is my other hall of chests. There's a whole bunch of like random stuff in here. I don't have anything labeled. This is, well, all these chests, I tend to fill either the right side or the left side, and try not to fill any stuff in the middle if I can help it, so I can kind of tell where everything is. But it's been a while since I've actually played on this world and used this base, so all the stuff is like not what I remember. I do remember there were trophies all in here, just trophies. This entire section's for trophies. And I did have meat in here. It's like raw meat and cooked meat, but I don't have that in there anymore. I don't think I transitioned all of my cooking stuff out of this base recently, but this is my cooking spot over here, and over here is my, what's it called, hot tub? This is my hot tub. On the inside, there is 2 ways to go up to the 2nd floor. The 2nd floor is not completed. However, it does have the Ito refinery right here, the way how you're supposed to do it. I was gonna put this in my other base, my newer one, but I decided not to. I'm honestly getting kind of sick and tired of my other base, my new one, because the crafting stations are not like how I would want them. It's not completely optimized. I can't just go repair, turn around, repair, and repair. With the new crafting stations, it's not optimized. This is where the irons come up from down below. This is just for these up here. That's all it does is these. I didn't know how to do a whole bunch of the what's it called? The iron building. So at this point, I do now. Quite frankly, I started a new base because I wanted this to be up higher. I wanted this to go all the way up as high as you could, trying to use this guy as a foundation. Originally, True, he's the one that had me make a plains base. He made cut out a little outline right over there and made a basic little house. And I didn't really want to build on that little platform, so I decided that I was going to use that as like a little spot with and I had the portal right there. And I mined out a whole bunch first, and then made everything on the inside. Because his base that he showed me has multiple of these little cropped outlines. That's just like, so it's just so that the monsters don't hurt your base at all. Because the Loxes will absolutely destroy everything. And I wanted to use this as a support, but it didn't really turn out the way how I wanted it to. Because everything's kind of like low to the ground. If you like this basic little video and want to see my other bases, please leave a like and comment down below. Check out next week for the big build that I'm doing right now. It's so far taken me 16 hours, which is twice the amount of the time it took to make the bridge. It'd be fantastic if you gave me a sub sandwich. I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.